Just check out how white it is today. It's so white. I usually don't do this, but because I have a gift card, I'm gonna do this morning. Hi, I'm gonna go with a tall and a grande size cup of the medium roast, and then can I also do a bacon and Gouda breakfast sandwich?
What else for you?
That'll be it. Good morning. There you go. Awesome. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. Breakfast is served! Okay, now I'm in this car. The previous scene that you just saw was from yesterday, but I'm putting it in today's vlog. That's just what I decided. So we're waiting for, who are we waiting for?
Mommy!
Yes, we're waiting for Mommy, and we're gonna go get our taxes done today. We get our taxes done, and if ever you need a great place to get your taxes done, this is in Colorado Springs. This is the best place. Serious. Your Tax Lady. Check them out. This is an unpaid advertisement. Also, you can't come down to the Springs without making a trip to Trader Joe's. Okay, we're gonna clean some toilets now, right? You clean some toilets?
Yes.
Here we go, cleaning toilets. So today is day 57, and we're looking at numbers 11, 12, and 13.
But we're gonna water my sponge.
You're right, I'm gonna water your sponge.
Your sponge too.
Yes, I'll water my sponge. I'm trying to vlog here, everybody, while I'm cleaning the toilet. Okay, all right, just calm down.
Okay, but you pour some Pine-Sol in there and then drop it off.
Yeah, where's this? Can you get the scrubber, please? Where's the scrubber at? Okay, in chapter 11, the people start complaining, and God gets really upset about this, that he actually wipes out a few of them in the outer part of the camp, like he kills some of his people. Then Moses is pleading with the Lord, and God, and the burden of taking care of the people is too heavy for Moses. So God gives. No, this is yucky. I don't want you to hold this, okay? God gives Moses instructions to establish elders in the camp to help take care of some of the burden, because Moses was just so burdened by these people complaining and thus being destroyed by God. So they do that, and then God tells him how he's bringing a plague, like he's bringing quail from the coast, and he's bringing a plague to where it was going to affect the people on skin. In chapter 12, Miriam and Aaron basically confront Moses and oppose him, and the Lord is not really happy with Miriam and Aaron doing that. And this is where we see that Moses was basically called the special servant of the Lord, or the Lord's anointed. And then the cloud appears before the tabernacle, and the Lord reveals their error because of their confronting of Moses, and they have this fear that falls upon them, and they turn from what they are accusing Moses of. Then in chapter 13 is when they send the spies into the land of Canaan to survey the land. They're out there for about 40 days, I think. And they talk about the land, and there's some good parts to it, but the majority of the spies are like, man, there's these massive people in there that There's no way we could conquer them. And then Caleb, he speaks up. He was the one from the tribe of Judah that was sent. Oh, grody. And he's basically like, man, it's a beautiful land. Yeah, the people that live in the land are huge, but we can take them. The thing that was really interesting to me about these 3 chapters was in chapter 11, and I want to say it's in verse 23 where Moses was speaking, well, God was speaking to Moses and said, "Is the hand of the Lord shortened?" Or in other words, is God not big enough to do this thing? God said this to Moses in the context of Moses like, Lord, how in the world are you going to provide meat to feed all of these people? And this is where the Lord says, is the Lord hand shortened, or is it short-handed? And obviously not. And this actually reminds us back in Genesis when God would say this often to the patriarchs. And whenever they were faced with a difficult, challenging thing, it was this idea of, is there anything that is too difficult for God? And the answer to that is no. And I think that this is really interesting, even though it's in the context of God providing food for his people in the wilderness, that this happens right before those spies go to the land of Canaan, and they kind of have this limited perspective of, well, yeah, we know that we're God's people, but there's these really big, scary people in the land, and we don't think we can take them. It's this idea that the Lord's hand is not shortened, that he can do whatever he wants, and he will do whatever he wants. We just follow him and obey him in his commands.